So standardized tests have traditionally been a part of the graduate application process. I'm sure you've heard of the GMAT, the Graduate Management Admissions Test, which is traditionally for business schools. The GRE, the General Record Exam, you'll take that for just about any kind of graduate program, and it's more widely accepted by business schools today as well. So often I'm asked, what is this test all about, and why do we need to take it? How is it going to be a measure of our success? Now, before I talk specifically about that, just remember that this is just one part of an application. A merit-based application process means that we're looking at everything. The GMAT exam or GRE is just one part of that. So a standardized exam is similar to how a high school student might take an SAT. These exams are designed to test logic, reasoning, comprehension, reading skills. All of those things are a part of who we are. Now, it's not necessarily all about IQ. It's just about processing and all of the things associated with how might I approach a particular problem in math, or how might I address this particular issue in writing. So I always encourage students to really take a different approach to these. So look at finding diagnostic practice exams. This is not just about taking it and seeing your score. They actually provide you with feedback on the questions that you received that were wrong, why you might approach it a different way and how it was wrong, and all of those things associated with that. Also, you can take free full-length exams. I encourage students to take one without any preparation. All too often we focus on studying for the entire exam when there are sections of these exams that you're naturally going to do well at, you're going to perform well. So focus your energies on the things in the areas that you might need a little bit of more brushing up on. So those standardized exams are typically 4 hours, they're online, but don't be intimidated by them. This is something that you can do with a little bit of preparation, making sure that you're ready for a 4-hour exam on a computer, but it's something that is adaptable. So just remember too that these tests is not just about right or wrong, it's about level of difficulty. So if you find the questions getting harder, that means you're doing well. Take more time on those hard questions because it's only going to make your score higher. So I'm often asked, I have a lot of work experience. I've been out of school for a long time. Do I really need to take a GMAT exam to assess my qualifications or my candidacy for graduate school? Well, the short answer to that is no. We have a very accessible admissions policy, especially for those that are mid-career professionals, those that have been out working for several years. And when it comes to the standardized exam, which has traditionally been a part of the graduate application, we have two categories, if you will, that we feel increase the opportunities for those seeking our MBA. The first one is a substitution. So you may have decided less than 5 years ago, I was going to go to law school or maybe medical school, or perhaps I started pharmacy school and I took the standardized exams that are specific to those pathways. We will accept those in lieu of the GMAT exam. These are opportunities for those that may be shifting their career, or they had a different opportunity arise and they decided to go a different direction. Well, we want to recognize that, especially for the time and energies you put into these standardized exams. So that's one avenue. The second is waivers. So we do recognize that those that have been out working for several years, we want to acknowledge that professional work experience and what you will bring to the program, but also how the program will impact you as someone who's gaining these additional skills and able to implement them in your job right away. So if you have 5 years of professional work experience or more, we'll waive the standardized exam. And then finally, if you are already a holder of a professional master's degree and you're coming back for your MBA, we will also waive that exam for you. So those are just a couple of the ways that we work with all of the unique backgrounds of our candidates coming in for the pursuit of their MBA with the Ray School of Business.